Today we're going to talk about work-life balance.
Yep. Sure are.
What? Todd today at all?
I think he's still in bed.
Where's he at?
He's asleep, man. I think he's in bed, man. He said he's taking the day off.
Where do you think Todd
He
is?
said the pool was ready.
You just going to eat cookies? It sounds crazy for me. I mean, we're all different in the way that we measure how much time we spend at home and whether or not we're doing it justice and spending time at work. But for me, I just kind of take it day by day, hour by hour, and just do the best that I can.
I think for me, it's more about organization and kind of scheduling the best I can. So I think it's important to take care of what you need to get taken care of. So if I'm extremely busy at work, I may not work out as long, or I may not, spend as much time with my wife. I may dedicate that time, but then you just need to kind of make it up and fill that cup up, during the weekend or whenever you have a little bit more time. If I fall behind in one area, I want to make up for it. And I think that's really important. So, if I don't have time to go work out, I'm not happy when I go to bed, because I have to. I need to do that. Going to bed fulfilled makes me sleep easier. It makes me more productive the next day.
But,
truth.
For me personally, I'm
the big spoon, so I'm trying to get to like a medium spoon.
I've tried to focus more on just as a business owner as opposed to just being an employee, which is all I've ever known, is to really kind of run towards the more difficult tasks and get those tasks done and out of the way so the pressure's not on my shoulders. And I find that relieves an enormous amount of stress. We've also learned to not take everything on by ourselves. We learn to trust one another. And I would say that in doing that, it makes our lives when we're at home much simpler. It doesn't feel like there's so much on our shoulders, but I think you have to do that. If you try and take it all on your own and you can't trust the people next to you, you're going to find that home life's going to be a lot more difficult.
It's different owning a business. You're watching your money a little bit more, and so so we're not going on, 1 or 2 vacations a year. We really don't have the money for that. So let's just have everybody over to the house, and so it's kind of been nice that Justin and Katie are living with us and we have a lot of the same family. So we just bring everybody in and, have fun that way, especially on the weekends.
It's funny, we spend all day at work with each other, but when you spend that time differently with someone, that in and of itself that's enough. It's more than enough for me.
I think the next chapter is, just moving Ben and Mark into my house, and then, we can just come full circle and have everybody living under one roof, and we'll get real close then.
For those of you that don't know, I live in Todd's house right now. My wife and I do, so that's where that's coming from.
Your thoughts? Have we gotten to that portion of the interview?
Are we already there?
That's what we say when my wife has too many drinks and she starts dancing like all crazy. And Katie's like, okay, so we've reached that portion of the evening. And I'm like, bam, it's 2:30 and I'm not going back to work. I've got to go to the grocery store. I got to do all sorts of so.
Nobody cares about all that.
You, then you do it.
Out of here.
Oh, are y'all ready for your first golf tournament? Look. Oh my. Oh, you suck.
God, you suck.
Doesn't have a chance.
Mm-mm.